Hi, and thank you for joining. My name is Laura, and today we have a 20-minute full body gentle yoga class to release stress and soothe your nervous system. This is also a trauma-informed class, so I welcome you to move at your own pace and honor what feels right for you in this moment. I welcome you to begin seated in any posture that works for you as we begin gentle neck and wrist rolls, tuning into our bodies and softening tension. And you might choose to include shoulder rolls, bringing your shoulders up to your ears and down and away. Big or small circles, your choice. Maybe you connect with your breath. And if you were doing shoulder rolls one way, you might reverse directions or alternate shoulders. And I welcome you to reach your right hand out and gently pulling back on your fingers for a wrist stretch. And releasing to switch sides. And pressing the tops of our hands into the mat. You can alternate if you like. And releasing, maybe exploring gentle wrist rolls. Returning to our center, I welcome you to join me in some seated cat-cows as you exhale round through chin to chest. And in breath, broaden through your chest, maybe gazing up. Soft shoulders as you find a rhythm that works for you. And you can either stay moving forward and back, or maybe you rotate or explore figure eights. There's really no rules here. And I welcome you to tune into your body, maybe asking what it's craving or what would feel nice, or just exploring. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I invite you to stay here as long as you like, or you might join me as we bring our palms to the front of the mat. Our knees as wide as feels comfortable as we send our tailbone reaching toward our heels, heart melts to the mat, forehead reaching down. Any arm variation you like. Option 2, include a bolster under your torso or between your feet and seat. You might choose to breathe into your belly. Or if you're uncomfortable with breath work, maybe just notice your body's contact with the ground, allowing a little more softness as we settle into this pose. In your time, slowly rising up. so that we can bring our palms to the front of the mat and stepping our right foot in between our hands. Option to rest your hands on blocks if that feels more comfortable. Maybe you imagine softening in your hips, allowing gravity to do the work for you. And you can stay here, or maybe you glide your seat back, hands reach back, half splits, gentle hamstring stretch, and on your in-breath, reaching forward, and exhale, reaching back a few rounds of this in your time. And last one here. And we'll plant our hands, step our right foot back to meet our left. Gentle stretch back as we switch sides, this time left foot in between our hands. Taking your time, finding what feels comfortable. Finding our flow if you choose to join. So on the exhale, sending your seat back, hands back, gentle forward fold over your left leg. And inhale, coming forward. A few rounds in your time and pace. And last round if you're joining me. When you're ready, planting your hands down, stepping your left foot back. And you might walk your knees back so that we can come on down to our belly, taking your time. And I invite you to prop yourself up on your left hand as you bring your right heel toward your tailbone, reaching behind with your right arm. Gentle quad stretch. You can stay lifted or reach your head down for a little bit more restorative rest. We'll release our right foot down, and this time bringing our right knee in line with our right hip point. Feel free to adjust as much as you like here. Softening into this space. Option to fidget as much as you need. And gliding our right leg to meet our left in your time. And repeating that small sequence on the other side. This time, rising up and reaching back for our left ankle or foot or shin. And finding your comfort here. Releasing the grasp on your foot when you're ready. Bringing your left knee in line or around in line with your left hip point. From here, we'll return our left leg to meet our right. And as you're ready, lifting up onto your elbows so they're under your shoulders, palms pressing into the mat. Lifting and broadening in your chest, maybe a little bit of length in the back of your neck. Shoulders might roll down and away from your ears. And if you have any low back discomfort, I welcome you to lengthen your tailbone towards your heels, or you can lower down as much as you need, or even place a bolster under your chest. Rising up, placing our hands under our shoulders, pressing back for a quick counter stretch, rounding in your low back, mid back, and upper back. And as you're ready, I invite you to join me as we come on down to supine on our back. No rush here. And once you arrive with your knees bent, I welcome you to send them over to the right, maybe bumping your hips to the left. You can have your hands anywhere you like, maybe pressing both shoulders into the mat, softening, maybe using your exhales to release your upper, middle, and lower back. And also option to place your knees on top of a block for more support. Returning to center in your time and switching sides when you're ready, this time knees to the left and gazing anywhere that feels comfortable for your neck. Coming back to center, I welcome you to hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock side to side, massaging your back body and your spine. And when you're ready, I invite you to raise your legs, maybe grabbing behind your thighs for legs up the wall pose. Option to do this on the edge of a bolster or a blanket for a little less muscular effort, or even resting your legs on a chair or couch, or even up against the wall. Anything to make this as comfortable and easeful as possible. You're welcome to stay in this longer. Otherwise, I invite you to slowly lower your legs. Maybe you notice the sensation as you do this. And you have the option to end the class now, or you can join me in a Savasana. This is a deeply restful pose, and rest is personal, so I welcome you to find a shape that supports you. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, and you can rest your hands anywhere. Your eyes can be opened or closed. Fidgeting is welcome, and you can end early if you like. So whenever you settle in and find what works for you, I welcome you to release the need to do or to be or focus on your breathing and just allowing your practice to settle in. We'll be here for about 2 minutes and I'll be here to guide you out. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana as long as you have time for. Otherwise, you might choose to wake up your body by wiggling your toes and fingers, followed by your wrists and ankles. Maybe you reach your arms overhead for a big in-breath, big stretch before rolling to one side, your choice. The right side supports less pressure on your heart, but left side is more supportive if you're pregnant. As you're ready, I welcome you to join me as we come to a seat of your choice, resting your hands anywhere you like. And taking this moment to honor yourself for showing up today. Arriving on our mats is always the most difficult part, but you were able to give yourself rest and recovery today. If your eyes are closed, I welcome you to slowly bat them open. If they are open, coming back to the room and space around you. I thank you for doing this nervous system soothing class with me today. I hope it was able to serve you well and give you full body relaxation. I hope we get to practice again soon, that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And from my vulnerable heart to yours, take care.